Good morning, third grade. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Just wanted to go through today's assignment for STEAM class. Last time we met, you guys actually got signed in to your code.org account using this assignment here. You've clicked on the link, you got your secret word, and you signed in, and hopefully you've added code.org to your bookmarks bar by clicking the star in the search bar to save the website and then clicking the done button. If you haven't done that, I would recommend doing that so that you have a shortcut up on your bar up here, just like Mrs. Tenick has a shortcut to code.org. Okay. So I would recommend doing that. That way you can always find it quickly and you don't have to go back into a specific link in order to find it. For today's lesson, you guys are going to actually start in lesson number 2. Lesson 1 was an unplugged lesson, which I didn't want to start that without me being there. So I figured you guys are pretty high-speed individuals, so you'll be able to just jump right into lesson 2. So make sure you're in activities so that you can see Wednesday's assignment, coding lesson 2, third grade. And what you'll do is you'll want to click the add response button first, just to open up that assignment. Okay. And the reason I want you to click the add response button first is so that you get that green check mark here and that you're clicking that when you're done. That way I know that you got it finished. Okay. You're going to click on the link to get to code.org again. So you'll click here if you haven't bookmarked it yet, and you'll sign in using your secret word. Now, the teacher should have sent or handed out your login card, so just look for your secret word on there. And then you're going to, find your name and then click, type in your secret word. Sorry about that. And then you're going to complete the puzzles in lesson 2. Hopefully you finish today. And if you finish early, I do have some other options for you under the fast finisher section of that should be up on the board right now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on code.org. I'm going to find my name, so you guys would find your name. I'm going to find my name, and let's see. I wrote down my special word, or words, I should say. And then I'm going to sign in. Okay, so right here, this is lesson 2, and these are the puzzles in lesson 2. So there are 10 puzzles in lesson 2. Once we get done with lesson 2, we're going to skip up to lesson 4. Okay, so but that'll be next week's. All right, so if I start here and I watch the introduction video, I'm going to learn more about Blockly coding.
Today, we're going to learn to program using a drag-and-drop language called Blockly. Blockly uses colorful instructions called blocks to build programs that you can use to solve puzzles. Under the hood, you're still creating code. Each puzzle you'll solve with the code is split into 4 main parts. On the left is the play area, where your program will run. In the center, you will see the toolbox area that holds all the blocks that you will need for each puzzle. To the right is your workspace, where you will drag blocks to build your program. Finally, above the workspace, you will see the specific instructions for each puzzle. Don't worry if you accidentally drag out a block that you don't need. If you have an extra block, simply drag it back into the toolbox to put it away. After you hit run, you can always hit the reset button to get your character back to the start so you can try again.
Okay, and then after watching that video, you'll click continue. And by clicking continue, it takes you to the next puzzle. Now, some of the things that are important to note are the play area here that she talks about. Like if you were actually playing a game on an iPad or something like that, really the only part that you see is that play area. All the coding and stuff that goes into it is kind of in the background, and you don't actually see those. But now with this coding program, you're able to see how some of that coding actually works in order to get your characters to move when you press certain buttons. So for this puzzle, it says snap all of the blocks together and click run to watch it go. Okay. And if I'm reading this and I come to a word where I'm like, yeah, I think it's this word, but I'm not sure, you can always listen to the instructions as well.
For this puzzle, snap all of the blocks together and click run to watch it go.
Okay. Then when I'm done reading my instructions, I click OK. But it's nice because those instructions are still up here if I need to go back and refer to them, and I can still play them again. So this is why it's so important that you have your headphones, because that way you're not getting disturbed by others, and others are not getting disturbed by your working. All right, so for this puzzle, snap all. Now I already did this one, so I'm going to start it over so that you can see what it looked like before. Notice there's a little number 2. That means that you are only allowed to use up to 2 of these blocks in order to get this little bird up over to the pig. So, and then remember, after connecting all the blocks, press run to start your program. Okay. So they've given me some blocks here, so I can either move them from over here, or I can just take the ones that are already here and just move them. And notice if I'm take one off, if I want to just take one off, I have to take it from the bottom. If I want to take a group of them, I click the top one of the group that I want to remove. Say I had something in the wrong order, I'd take the top one from the group, and then I'd move this, and I move this. Okay. And then when I'm done, what am I supposed to do? Click the run button. Yep. All right, and just like that, you are done with puzzle number 2. And so you'll continue on to puzzle 3. But I wanted to show you the show code. This was this is exactly what she showed you in the video, where there's actually text involved with coding. And with the Blockly system, we aren't actually typing any text. We're just moving the blocks around right now. But in order to have those blocks perform certain commands, there's somebody else that had to go in and type in those commands for us. So coding can get pretty in depth. So anyways, if you wanted to replay that puzzle again, you click replay, or to move on, you just click continue. And then go to puzzle number 3. Drag an extra move forward block out of the toolbox. Then attach all the blocks to when run to finish your code. Now remember, when run. So whenever you click run, whatever is attached to when run is going to happen. Okay? You're allowed up to 3 of these blocks. All right. Well, you guys go ahead and finish up, and hopefully you get through this today. If you finish early, take a look at the fast finisher options up on the board. Have fun, and we will see you soon. Bye.